And we're going to be practicing a breath practice today, so I'd recommend sitting up if you can. Now, this week we are diving into Manipura Chakra, and this is the chakra of your most dynamic, willful self. So the essential oil that I'm working with is bergamot, which is one of my absolute favorites. It blends really nicely with sandalwood, with rose, actually with so many different oils. But for me, it's that little bit of boost when I'm feeling a bit lethargic and a bit slow. Bergamot is a really great oil to work with. It's very coloured, so wearing a cream jumper and using bergamot is not a good idea. Don't copy me. Just bear that in mind. So whichever oil you're working with today, let's start by adding a couple of drops to the soles of your feet or the palms of your hands. Soles of feet is a really nice place to bring your essential oils into your body. And then just enjoy a couple of breaths here to let the bergamot do its thing, or whichever oil you're working with to do its thing. So I'm going to actually read to you from a book. This is one of my favourite chakra books, The Sevenfold Journey. Anything written by Anna Dear Judith, everyone see that? Anything written by Anna Dear Judith is awesome for chakra work. And this is a book that I've used for, I think, maybe a decade. And it's still my go-to. There's loads of great chakra books out there. And of course, the real way to understand your chakras is to feel them. Everybody's ideas are their ideas, and your blueprint is unique to you. So never think that this book knows more than you know. If you tap into your chakras, what you feel is right for you. But having said that, it is quite a good reference. So Manipura Chakra. The location is the solar plexus between the navel and the base of the sternum. So if you bring one hand underneath or just sort of where your diaphragm is, and then one hand on your tummy, maybe above your belly button or on top of your belly button. Close your eyes for a moment. And as I continue to talk, just keep your palms there so that you're bringing that connection in to Manipura Chakra. The element is fire, so it's that fiery determination, that rage from inside you that gets you to make change happen, to shape your world in one way or another. It's about power and it's about energy. It has the goals of vitality, strength of will, sense of purpose and effectiveness. Excessive Manipura is the inability to slow down, the need to be in control, addiction to rage, stomach ulcers, and excessive weight around the middle. Now, stress tends to create a chunkier middle section of your torso. You may or may not have noticed through the course of your life. But this is definitely a Manipura thing. When we're stressed and we're desperately trying to bring control into a world that is so ultimately uncontrollable, it can definitely affect your waistline. A deficient Manipura Chakra can be shown in timidity, low energy, chronic fatigue, addiction to stimulating substances, a submissive approach to life, and digestive troubles. The colour is yellow, and it's about your act to right, your right to act. Sorry. So physically, this is all to do with the liver and the kidneys and the adrenals. And we have a very clear epidemic of chronic illnesses in the world, in the Western world at the moment, which come from the exhaustion of the adrenal glands, the exhaustion of all the systems of the body. But I would say our culture is very dominant on Manipura Chakra. And as a consequence, it's very common for that to be manifesting in you as just constantly on the go and unable to calm down and find stillness. So you will know for yourself if this is an area that you're wanting to stimulate or calm. And during the week, maybe we'll become clearer on what's true for you. The breath practice I'm going to do with you today is a very supportive breath practice for Manipura Chakra. But what I would say is this is a breath practice that I do not recommend you do if you are pregnant, if you are epileptic, and if you have any kind of heart disease, especially anything like high blood pressure, because it's stimulating. Usually I only teach breath practices that are soothing and calming. So if you're doing the Breathwork Foundation course with me, then you would never do this particular practice as part of that. So treat it with caution. If that's making you feel a little bit uncomfortable and like maybe I shouldn't be here doing it, then go to my YouTube channel and do a breath practice from there. But if you're feeling like, no, it's fine, it's Monday morning and I want to get going this week and I want to have that kind of fiery drive, that furnace to be stoked inside of you, then brilliant, let's get going. Okay, so coming to a comfortable sitting position, chin gently dropped. So the back of your neck can be long and the spine is tall. Dropping the eyelids and pressing the sitting bones down into the floor. And before we go anywhere, let's really connect with our foundation and the earth beneath us. Feel the weight of your body being held by the earth beneath you. And taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Getting an idea, a picture of the landscape of your own breath. Feeling into whether it's the inhale or the exhale that feels most comfortable for you today. Maybe feeling into the space between the breaths, so that space at the end of the inhale where the lungs are full. Just pause, hover there for a moment. And then the space at the end of the exhale where the lungs are empty. Pausing, hovering there for a moment. Moving your head, maybe in a semicircle, maybe in the full circle, just being very gentle and aware. The neck is so immensely supportive and strong, but it also carries so much emotion in it. So you don't want to do anything that feels in any way pinchy. It's more just a curious exploration of how is my neck feeling today. And then letting the shoulders come up towards the ears and rolling them back and down. Maybe slowing those circles down a little bit more. Very deliberately inhaling the shoulders up and exhaling them down. And if you wish, then taking the elbows into circles. Maybe doing full arm extensions depending on the space that you're sitting in. There's something very lovely about full arm extensions. It's very clear, sort of claiming your space. And bringing both arms up overhead. Fold the elbows so you're holding onto either elbow. The elbows are pulling apart, the hands are drawing together. So you're creating a framework around your head. And this is really an opportunity to remember the diaphragm. So as you breathe in, let the tummy, the belly expand. And as you exhale, draw the tummy back. The diaphragm is actually attached through the fascia and the connective tissue to both the heart above it and also the liver below it. So imagine that as you breathe, your body is this movement of fascia and connective tissue is pumping the heart, pumping the liver, pumping the heart, pumping the liver. Is there anything more important than a diaphragmatic breath? I wonder. Actually, nothing's more important than anything else. It's all important. But to get this diaphragm moving is such an amazing gift to your body. Open the arms wide, come back to sitting in, probably in fact the very starting place for Manipura Chakra. Okay, so let yourself be comfortable. We're going to do Viloma breath, but we're going to do it the opposite way to the way we've practiced it before. So we're focusing on the inhale rather than the exhale. So this time the inhale is broken into 3. The first part of the inhale comes from the belly. You might want to bring your hands to your belly just to help you remember that. So you inhale once there. Second part is from the diaphragm. Inhale second time there. And the third part is from the chest. Rib cage, chest, collarbones. So third part breath here. 1 long exhale. Inhale 1 from the tummy. Inhale 2 from the diaphragm. Inhale 3 from the collarbones. Long, deep exhale. Inhale 1 from the tummy. Inhale 2 from the diaphragm. Inhale 3 from the chest. Long exhale. Inhale 1 from the tummy. Inhale 2 from the diaphragm. Inhale 3 from the chest, the collarbones. Long exhale. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. 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 Long exhale. Last one. Inhale 1. Inhale 2. Inhale 3. Long exhale. Bring your hands into your lap. Keep your eyelids closed. Let your breath return to normal. Notice how you feel. And so it's Manipura Chakra that got you out of bed this morning. It's Manipura Chakra that will carry you through your day, making choices that shape your day, that shape your world. It's Manipura Chakra that is telling you you're tired. And it's Manipura Chakra that helps you push through when you need to. We need to feel safe in the world And that starts at the root chakra. And only when we feel safe and we feel that we belong, that we have the right to be here, can we then travel up into Svadhisthana chakra, the ability to feel and sense and shape our worlds by what we like and what we don't like, the polarities, the emotions and the feelings. Once we feel safe, once we know that we belong, once we know that we have the right to enjoy our life and to take the path of ease and pleasure, we are then able to action that world. It's like we come out of childhood, out of those teenage years, the childhood, the toddler years of finding our feet, the teenage years of working out what we like and what we don't like. And then we come into adulthood where we choose the world that we're in. And this is Manipura Chakra. We choose our relationships, we choose our career, we choose our diet, we choose our patterns of behavior, we choose our words, we choose our education, we choose every element that is available to us as a variable. And sometimes Manipura Chakra can be portrayed as quite a densely packed ego chakra. So we temper that with this sort of divine purpose, this acknowledging that it's not actually about me. It's about this interconnected web of push and pull. Who am I showing up for? How can I support? How can I make the world a better place? Internally, within my family, within my community, within the planet. And so, casting your mind to those things that perhaps feel important to you for today. Where are we going to direct the fire of Manipura Chakra today or this week? Perhaps this month, perhaps this year. And with a gentle smile, allowing the breath to soften as you gently open your eyes and look around. And taking your hands to your heart center, dropping chin towards chest. Closing with the word Namaste, the love inside of me sees the love inside of you. And we say that to each of us here today. Thank you for joining us. Namaste.